So hello everyone. Insights Club is again back with the second episode of our podcast series, t-cheet with Seniors, which will help us get all the insights related to college placements, college life, and much more. So this is me, Atisha Shrivas, and with me, Shreya Tripathi. We welcome Yash Borasya again. So now we'll start the podcast, and now I request Bhaiya to kindly please introduce himself.
First of all, I would like to thank Insanity. I am final year student. I'm going to pass out very soon. Along with that, I am associate project manager, cybersecurity with SecOps group. Before holding that position, I was a technical writer in the quality assurance team, which I am serving currently also in the same company. And yeah, that's all.
All right, then let's move towards the first question. Where we would like to dive first into your college experience. So, Bhaiya, could you please tell us a bit about your college experience?
Okay, going back to the first year, we as the first year student, I was a bit in Josh or enthusiastic about how I would be, managing experiments and all. I was a bit worried about that time, but slowly it turned out to be cakewalk. So from the first year, I had this interest of, joining several clubs or being part of several core teams. Specific in the very first year, I was able to make it to the committee. So not many people consider it big thing, but for me it was opportunity to interact with the mass employees, particularly because you get to know what all things have been served to the students, and then you get to decide upon the menu and things. And then I, along with some 2 to 3 seniors, started this Gujarati club. So people enjoying Navratris nowadays. So we were the initial members of the club, and we went to the authorities to start Gujarati club, and then we organized first ever Garba in 2019. And then slowly academically also, due to lockdown, we couldn't spend out much of the time in the college. But yeah, we as in people in my branch and other branch, we collectively created bonds that are, I would be cherishing forever in my life. So yeah, that was all. And last year also I could make it to two of the founding team of the clubs, Null VIT Bhopal student chapter, and second one was my dream since my first day of the college, which was defense club. So yeah, that was about the college. Apart from it, placements, I never wanted to sit for the placements because of the reason that I was weak in DSA. So while applying for the off-campus placements, it gives me and skip over that part. Rather, it's just about the skills and how much you could perform in the interview. So yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Bhaiya. Now the next question is, as a senior, what are your opinions on friends and friendships in college life?
Friends and friendships, you would have a good opinions. People telling some good opinions. Some you would experience some bad ones also, and that's how I believe. Our college life is all about. You make some friends, they become families. You experience some other friends, who at some point are not with you, or just for the as we say कि जब उनको काम होता है, they come up to us, and when they don't have any work, they are not even around us. So that's how life goes on, and I made several very good friends. I made friends, who were there during my lows and highs. So yeah, I'm grateful for those friends also. And they are supportive when you are going through these traumas of not getting selected for the companies, giving 12 to 13 interviews, and then also you are not getting selected for any. At that time, your college friends would be the one who could understand the trauma or the things you are going through. You can't go to school friends and say my college is doing like this, or because I believe they won't be knowing much about those things which are going in your life in college. So it's college friends who would be knowing the things that are being part of your journey. So yeah, that's what I experienced personally.
All right. Now let's move to the co-curricular activities. So would you please share some stories of the events or activities you had attended or organized in the college and how it was helpful for you?
So yeah, as I said, I was very curious about joining, technical clubs or be it any clubs in that matter. So starting with the first year, I was the main member organizer for the Garba event. So, it taught us so many things from organizing to managing people. So, there is this system of passes. So, you get to check on how many people got that, managing everything. And from the very first year, it helped me sharpen my managing skills, interactiveness, and other things. And steadily, I was attending several conferences also, like the Dirty conference called CIVIT. Uh, so I attended this conference twice and organized it in the 2021, which was in an online mode. So again, you get to interact with the speakers on the back end. So that gives you an opportunity to network with new people. And then coming down to the third year, I attended so many conferences. Apart from just college things, I attended cybersecurity conference held in Ahmedabad, which is called B-Sides. So that was very my first in-person conference, and it networking opportunities. And then eventually I became the volunteer member, and then among few core members. So yeah, that's how it went. Apart from it, I participated in ESL events, which were helping me to sharpen my managerial skills. So there were people coming from various backgrounds. So not just security, like cyber security. So it helped me focus on my managerial skills too.
Okay, all right. So this was very interesting to hear about all your experiences and all the events you attended in the college, right? So our audience is very eager to know about your placement journey. So how would you describe your placement journey as the associate project manager at the SecOps? Could you please elaborate on that?
Yeah, so the first of all, I was not placed in campus. So as I was opting for higher studies, I had done my way, and from the second year, I had this, I was searching for internships, jobs. Anywhere I get the opportunity, I could, sit for the interview. So sitting for the interview itself, आपको experience मिल जाता है कि how HR would be asking you questions. So in the initial starting one or two or four interviews, आपको लगेगा कि नहीं, I'm not able to answer the question. But the fifth interview you sit for, you have the right way to answer the questions, any questions that HR or technical questions that are coming your way. So from second year, I was applying through various portals. At that time, this Internshala was, emerging platform. So I got one or two opportunities from there, and then again, I was focusing more on my LinkedIn, building my LinkedIn profile. So वहाँ से भी मेरे को एक दो opportunities मिले, but all of them just got to the interview level, and then I was unable to make it to the final one. But yeah, again sitting for the interview, I said बहुत सारा चीज आपको सीखने मिल जाता है. And then coming to end of the second year, I got in office internship opportunity. It was the COVID time, so again it was hard to get in office internships, and luckily I got one which was with the Directorate of Forensic Science, and that too it was law enforcement. So it was again a roller coaster to get into the 1.5 month internship there. But the experience I gained there was, I mean, very helpful. It is helping me still. And then, dhire dhire, I started applying to the other jobs. Several places I got this answer ki you are still in college, or we want a person who could join us as a full-time intern. So which was not possible being in college and you have classes and things. So yeah, that was how I went on to going to third year. I was already, as I said, applying to the companies. I came across this company called Not So Secure. I gave its interview 2-3 rounds, and then the quality assurance lead, which was like part, keeping your resume as the application. We would inform you if there is opportunity, which is work from home opportunity. You need not come to office or anything. So I said okay, and luckily she got she switched the company to SecOps group. There she got the head of the department, and she directly emailed me and said, "Are you open for the opportunity?" As I was finishing my third year TEE, and I had this idea कि fourth year में इतना कुछ हमें नहीं करना होता because I was not opting for the placement. So we just said capstone project and comprehensive things like which I can complete sitting at my home. So I said, yeah, I can, but I need more details. So they were happy to provide me with the details. So initially I joined as a technical writer. Again, यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि when we sit for the placements, we get higher roles. You are joining as a security consultant, particularly if I am talking about cyber security, or in general you get to join as a software development intern, or software development engineer. But joining as a technical writer, I already was writing some articles, so that helped me prove to the people that no, I am eligible to join in as this position. So then, after working for around 6 or 7 months, I got promotion, and in the startups you get so many opportunities to learn. And then, seeing my managerial skills and things, they promoted me to the associate project manager. And now I'm, happy in the placement term. If you say I am currently holding a super dream offer, so that's how I, made it to the SecOps group. Super dream offer, you say off campus. So yeah, that's all.
So as you mentioned about LinkedIn profile, yeah. So we basically went through your profile and we came to know about your TEDx speaking journey. So would you provide us some insights on that?
Yeah. So after joining, SecOps group, I had much time because it was I was working in UK time. So we start at 1:30 in the Indian time in the afternoon. So morning time, I was very free, and I was looking to see several opportunities. So then I started lecturing people, taking lectures in the university nearby about cybersecurity awareness, because somehow in the journey I felt there is this need of people being aware. So I was already, going to colleges, taking lectures. So the school which organized this TEDx event, I already took one lecture there, so they were happy with the the way I delivered. So they reached out, and they were like, okay, if you could speak on the topic, because the member panel which was selecting the people. They found it that cyber security is something that needs to be focused on. And again, not many people, out of 30 plus speakers that were present in the event, only there were two speakers which were speaking on cybersecurity. Others were speaking on, general topics like life lessons that one should focus on. But yeah, then again, selecting, getting it to the TEDx was in the bucket list for a longer time. In the third year or half of the second year, I saw some TEDx videos, and you feel like I should get it to that point. And I was speechless when I got the invitation. They selected around 300 people for round one, and then eventually shortlisted people up to 30 in the final round. So it was again you going out and expressing yourself. You get opportunities, you are grabbing that, and that's how things come on the way. Uh, TEDx का the stage होता है. I was happy to deliver as it is a platform where people are being inspired. So I was happy कि मैंने कुछ impact create किया, at least for 10 people, 15 people, or 5 to 10 people sitting in the auditorium. There were full of 100, 200 people sitting in the auditorium. So yeah, we find it a dream come true. And again, as I mentioned on the LinkedIn also, if I was the one with the stage fear in the first year of the college, and then eventually speaking on in front of 100, 200 people in the live TEDx event. So if I can do it, you could be the next person doing so. You just need to try, grabbing opportunities your way, and then you can anyway be the TEDx speaker one day.
Okay, Bhaiya. So this was really nice hearing from you. So now we'll have a short rapid fire round where you need to answer quickly. Okay, so can we start?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first question is favorite faculty in VIT.
Favorite faculty, Shishir Kumar Sandalia sir.
Okay. Then second question, what you miss in VIT? Any specific place or any specific spot?
Times we spent in VIT, there were not much of the constructions, which is abhi, matlab, it has developed a lot. But I miss times sitting at Underbelly in the after 6 in the evening, seeing that sunset or mast wala. During our time, there were people who musical evening करते रहते थे उधर बैठ के. So it was nice sitting there who must chai pk sunset देखना and things. So yeah.
Okay, so the next question is person who you don't want to meet again in future in your college life. Do you encounter anyone like this?
Okay, as people would be saying this, I can't name that person, but yeah, there are people that give me a kind of negative impacted in my life during my college days. So I hope not to see them, but again, it's not only on me. It's about how things go on. But yeah, again, the negative impact also taught me so many things. So nothing personal about anyone, but yeah, there is always some people who you do not want to encounter in the future.
Okay, so how did you handle that negativity? Could you please elaborate on that? Like, how did you overcome for that?
In the simple way, you say don't come to the campus. हॉस्टल में बैठे रहो. You have access to Wi-Fi. Enjoy your days. There were friends. As I mentioned, I was lucky to get some of the friends. So उनके साथ बैठ के I was getting better. And then thanks to lockdown कि हम लोग घर आ गए. So everything was shorted then.
Okay, so Basically, it's like you find a good company, otherwise find yourself to be a good company. That's it.
Yeah, or otherwise you just enjoy your own company. You could sit anywhere in the campus. अभी तो बहुत सारा development हो चुका है. So sit somewhere who I think under belly tree वो बोलते हैं. You sit there, you enjoy the people enjoying, and then there are other sporties. वहाँ पे भी you have basketball ground, you have that football ground जहाँ पे there is so much of not many people are going there. हमारे टाइम पे वो पूरा मतलब खाली खाली एरिया रहता था. So you go, you talk to yourself वहाँ बैठ के अच्छे से, and then you figure out कि क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना है. So that was the way I apart from hostel में दोस्तों के साथ बातें करना वगैरह के, I used to go sit there अकेले बैठ के थोड़ा realize करो कि कहाँ गलती हुई है क्या हुआ है, and then come back to the track.
So next question is that books you prepare, मतलब books you read, the books your preference, anything you could suggest us.
Okay, so from the placement perspective, if you ask, मैंने एक भी book नहीं पढ़ा है, and I'm not that कि हाँ लाइब्रेरी गया टेक्निकल बुक उठाया थोड़ा बहुत देख लेता हूँ इंटरव्यू में क्या आएगा. नो, आई रीड आउट दी ब्लॉग्स, जाके पढ़ो कुछ आइडिया तुमको बस आना चाहिए कि व्हाट टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस दे आर गोइंग टू आस्क. डोंट गेट इंस्पायर फ्रॉम देम कि उन्होंने ऐसे बोला तो मैं ऐसे ही बोलूंगा, बिकॉज इट्स अबाउट यू बीइंग ऑनेस्ट ऑन द प्लेटफॉर्म. The HR or the person taking your technical round are not looking for your expertise or anything. They want कि आप as an overall कैसा बिहेव करोगे जब आपको प्रेशर सिचुएशन में डाला जाएगा या फिर जब आपको टास्क असाइन किया जाएगा जब कंप्लीट नहीं होगा. और बाकी अगर टेक्निकल चीजें आप देखते हो तो दे कुड टीच यू दोस थिंग्स इन 2 months 3 months. इंटर्नशिप पीरियड में यही होता है. आर असाइन टास्क उसमें से आप सीखते हो, एंड देन इवेंचुअली योर मैनेजर टेल्स यू कि आप यहाँ इम्प्रूव कर सकते हो, यहाँ पे नहीं करना है, ये नहीं करना है. तो दिस इज हाउ it goes. About life lessons, I prefer, there is this book series from Ankur Wariku, Epic Shit and Get Epic Shit Done. I read these 2 books, and even though I wrote a blog about it, and बहुत सारा चीज उसमें ऐसा है कि you find it very common कि हाँ आपको बहुत लोगों ने ये बोला होगा, but once you read that book आपको लगता है कि नहीं, this is how I should react to the situation, or uh, meeting new people, and things like that. There are so many life lessons that are covered in that book, and apart from it, if you are kind of थोड़ा startup वगैरह में अगर तुमको जाना है तो you could read this book from Ashneer Grover. So yeah, these are the recommendations I would to the people.
Okay. So movies you like movies preference.
I'm very choosy about the movies. I like movies which cover, थोड़ा criminal things कि रॉ का इन्वॉल्वमेंट है, साइबर सेल का इन्वॉल्वमेंट है, काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स, या फिर इट इज अबाउट द आर्म फोर्सेस. इवन दो इफ यू सी माई prime history, or any OTT history, you would find it कि मैंने मोस्ट ऑफ द आर्मी रिलेटेड या फिर आर्म फोर्सेस डिफेंस रिलेटेड मूवीज देखी हुई है. I don't prefer watching much of romantic things, but yeah, again I was brought up in that way since my 6th standard की I grew up in the armed forces environment. So मेरे को वो थोड़ा बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि हाँ sci-fi भी है, and then it is much about the armed forces, their importance. So that's how I watch movies. The favorite one is Sita Ramam, which was in the on the Hotstar. So it is much about many things. It has covered, not just armed forces. So yeah, that's all.
Okay.
So, as for the students, any special advice that you would like to give for getting placements and internships?
Okay, so very first advice I would give is कि first year में आके ना I see several people on the LinkedIn from either they would be your juniors, your batchmates, or I don't know, but I see them going for some paid internship where they are paying some bucks to get an internship certificate or something. Uh, uh, I would suggest enjoy your first second year in the college, enjoy it to the fullest. Don't focus on that particular outcome कि मैं fourth year में जाके मेरा क्या होगा. Otherwise, when you are coming to fourth year, you would be regretting कि भाई मैंने first 2 years तो enjoy ही नहीं करे college life पे. So first you will enjoy your college life. धीरे धीरे साइड में थोड़ा अपना स्किल्स मतलब फोकस आपको पता होता है फ्रॉम द वेरी फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर कंप्लीट करते हो आपको आइडिया लग जाता है कि हाँ आपको दिस पर्टिकुलर रोल में जाना है. एंड अगर नहीं लगता है तो यू शुड ट्राई कि एक जगह ट्राई करो दूसरा जगह ट्राई करो एंड देन इवेंचुअली यू विल फाइंड आउट कि हाँ दिस इज द परफेक्ट रोल फॉर मी एंड देन स्टार्ट प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर इट. डीएसए वगैरह तो दैट इज हर कोई बोलेगा कि भाई डीएसए प्रिपेयर करो ये करो सब करो बट वो सब स्क्रीनिंग के लिए होता है कि हाँ आप स्क्रीन एक बार इन हो गए तो उसके बाद क्या. I have seen several people getting out from after clearing those rounds just because they were not unable to express themselves. So cultivate this habit of expressing yourself. कहीं भी कुछ भी opportunities आ रही है extra co-curricular activities में भी थोड़ा थोड़ा contribute करो because that again adds an advantage at your end. और बाकी फिर coming to the ending of the third year, maintain your GPA up to 8 plus. Decent GPA 8 plus है, don't go below that. और बाकी placement will fall itself. अगर आप prepared हो हर तरफ से तो you don't need to worry about कि हाँ एक दो companies में नहीं हो रहा है तो third में नहीं होगा. You don't know you are getting rejected for 12 lakh LPA or 15 LPA and then you eventually get 40 LPA ka package. You never know what is there for you. So just believe the process and you can crack the placements.
Okay, so now as you know, our club is basically covering the field of media in a college. Like our club aims towards covering all the major events, all the events in our college, and providing all the latest happenings of our college. So, what are your opinions about Insights Club or the media club in VIT Bhopal?
I have gone through several newsletters that have been published by your club, and it is very good to know that there is specifically a club which is focusing on the activities that are going on in the colleges. In the when the time we were in college, it was like कि कुछ events हो रहे हैं and we miss out on that. हमको बाद में पता चलता था कि हाँ that event happened. But अभी with your club being providing insights to the things, it is easier for people to find out कि हाँ this is happening. Why we should attend this particular event or conference if it's happening. So giving students this platform, I mean, it's a very good thing. Particularly we in the time wanted to start something like that, but due to again said COVID, thanks to COVID, we were unable to do some things. So overall, it is very good for the college, students of the university, and I think they might not understand this at this particular time, but when they will pass out and when they will say कि हाँ हमने ये चीज participate करा था, they have that proof of participation or something in the form of newsletters they are collecting. So उनको collectively वो memories cherish करने के लिए रहेगा कि हाँ we were there, we did it, and again thanks to you people who are working behind the scene. आप लोग जो मतलब I don't know if someone would have thought about कि you reaching out to seniors and learning from their experiences, because I can go to any senior, I can learn from them. That is only bounded to me. But if I am publishing it in the public platform, it is helping hundreds of people. So that itself is a great idea. So thanks to you people also, and kudos to you for scaling it to this particular height where it is. Because I personally could not do it with the defense club. We face several issues, and that's no I know importance of reaching out to the people and creating this level of impact, particularly being in the university where there are hurdles, for even if you are planning to organize an event also. So yeah, thanks again. Cheers to you people.
Okay, so thank you so much, Maya. It was really nice interacting with you. Hope this podcast helped all the other students as well. So here we come to the end of the podcast. Thank you, everyone.